We are live. We've got mastering. Man, I'm gonna butcher his name. Atticus and Kaijin. We've got Tiamat with a Tiamat core. He's got essentially all. He's running double shields. it's brutal. Is this thing like just tripping out on me? Did it completely change the resolution and? Like, is it not full screen for you? Like, for anybody watching? It's like on my screen, it looks like it's not full screen for some reason, which doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. We'll roll with it. Alright, so he's running dual shields on this side, which Atticus is at the bottom half, and then top part is Kaijin. So Kaijin's running Allura with the World Eater. It's pretty sick. It's a new one for me. I haven't seen anybody run that one, so. We're going with a Mark II Gauntlet right off the rip for Kaijin. So we had. Oh, he played Magnus Hanger right away. Interesting. I guess if that's all you have, that's what you gotta do, but. Kind of stinks for turn one play for first player. So he's got what? Oh my gosh. Please don't prompt me. Still there. It's not gonna let me look at it. No! That sucks. I gotta figure out, I gotta add different roles to this apparently, so I can actually like look at stuff. Dang, okay. Why is he playing that face down? Okay. Over to Atticus. He's playing them. I see why he did it now. So he could get his Mark III grooves out. Okay. So it's up to 6. Just gonna ping 1 damage each in. It'll be interesting to see how this plays. I have not really watched a ton of man, I keep hitting the button, don't I? Let's do this. There, yep, 1-1, so he's down to the 18. He's gonna pass. Okay. That's a lot of core charge to pass with, but okay. Just leaving 4 up. There's no way he's not at 4. He should be at 0. Can't touch anything. I feel like I should pop in and be like, hey, you should be at 0. Because he spent all 4 that he had. Oh, he's gonna virus. they're talking about the ruling on it. I'm probably gonna have to pop in real quick. Hang on a second. Yeah, he did the destroy. Which is the smart thing to do. So you should do. So that puts a status effect on it. If you can read that. You got a virus, so he can choose a weapon or equipment card, and then he can either choose to deplete it and it doesn't restand at the next reset phase, it doesn't become active, or you can choose to destroy it and the status effect on the card at the end of the controller's next turn. So he chose the destroy effect, and I keep moving the screen because I have to keep it over here so that I can zoom stuff and show you guys. So he's gonna try to destroy these these Mark III Greaves that just have a Mark I Greaves underneath of them. So unless Atticus down here has some form of system reboot, which I don't think he does on the board. No, he doesn't. If he can't get rid of that virus effect this turn, at the end of his turn, this is going to get destroyed. He's going to go back down to 4 core charge that he's going to be generating. Yep, upgrade protocol coming out from Kaijin. So he's going to search the top 5, find the equipment card that he wants. He's got to reveal it, and then he can put it into his hand, and the rest of the cards go to the bottom deck in any order. They're just talking and laughing about Atticus was grabbing 5 individual cards every time he was doing the search effect instead of right-clicking and hitting the search 5. Oh, so he got the Mark IV Basilisk equipment. So he got his visor. See if he can get to 7. I get these weird hiccups. If anybody's got any questions, don't be afraid to chat. I see there's some people in here, but I can't tell who's in here. Looks like everybody's on Twitch, so welcome to Twitch. I'm not sure how familiar Kaijin is playing. Atticus has played quite a bit. He did a lot of playtesting and stuff for us. It'll be interesting to see how this match goes. Looks like Kaijin's playing 1. He's going to put another face down configuration on his Greaves. And he's going to pass with 1 up again. He's not going to attack. Oh. He is going to attack. Okay. He's going to trigger the Basilisk Core to use Quantum Blow. Makes sense. So he's going to pay the 1. Hey, Snackerino, thanks for following, man. Appreciate it. So he's going for 3, 4, 5 damage. I don't think they caught it. Should be 5 damage. I tried to whisper it. Don't forget Alora's effect. My Twitch stream is going nuts. What is happening? Oh, you used the shield to reduce the damage, didn't you? I was like, wait, why did he take the 5? I can't change the round timer either. So, yeah, Graves are going to get destroyed probably, from the sounds of things. Swing it in with the first shield. He is going to reveal. Oh, he's going to regen 1 and shield 3 on it. Fascinating. That's alright. It makes sense. He's going to use decoding too. What is happening? I'm getting all sorts of like random sound effects now. I don't know why. It's whatever. Twitch is just being wild. Swinging in with the other one, do another decoding too. He's just trying to stack and search. That's all he's doing. Don't know how effective that is. I'm assuming he's digging for something with system reboot on it. It would make sense. I don't know what he has built in though. There's a couple different cards he could build in. It doesn't sound like he does though, because he's gonna main his hanger and draw one. And now he's starting to run out of charge too. So even if he does hit something like the shield drone, like he's essentially going to tap out and be defenseless again just to get the virus token off. So Kaijin's in a pretty good spot, to be honest. Even though he has no charge for defense. Okay. Got another configuration face down. We've got like 4 in this game. I don't think he has. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to get rid of that. Yep. So, tanks that. He's going to drop down to 4. It's a pretty big setback for him. Back over to Kaijin. He needs to hit the reset button. Seems like people keep forgetting it's there. But there's been a lot of people that haven't used this new mod update either, so. If I was him here, 4 charge, unless I don't have an equipment card, like, almost need to play an auxiliary weapon here. It's either that or upgrade your main weapon, but I would much prefer to see an auxiliary weapon come down here this turn, just to start opening up a little more damage for him. He's going straight into combat. Yeah. So he uses no. Gets the lockout for 1. Shuts that weapon slot down for the turn. Does no damage. Like I said, he needs to get an auxiliary weapon down. Because he's going to start running into this situation where he's either going to start locking out or virusing his stuff, because that's what most of these dual shield builds want to do. He's going to pay 3. Ugh. It's a terrible idea. Do not pay the 1. Oh, he's going to pay 1 to draw instead of... Okay. It's like, here, 19 shield, don't do it. Interesting. So both of them have played a Magus Hanger down and not gotten any of the benefit of the heal effect for shield to regenerate. Atticus being the gentleman that he is and letting him know that he needs to go up on shield or core charge. Avoid and draw. I mean, Atticus is in a pretty good spot right now, even though he is still at 4. If he, I mean, he has all level 1 equipment. Yeah, so he comes down with the Mark III. Yeah, puts him right back up to where he was. So he did set him a turn back, but looking at board state, and he's still got another face down card under this visor. But he has no charge, so at least this turn you're not worried about it. So he's going to go back up to 5. He needs to get an auxiliary weapon out, period. Unless he has a way, like, unless he has a Mark III visor that he can play down to get to 7 or Mark III Greaves, that's the only way I would even bother this turn. Because if he gets to 7 this turn, he can play his Mark IV visor that he has in hand. And I know he has it in hand because he drew it earlier. That doesn't go there. That works. I don't know why he's playing that. Why would you play that right now? Like, you don't need the system reboot. Is he just playing it for the draw? He won twice. What? Oh, he's drawing from those 2. Interesting. These guys either have, like, terrible hands right now. I don't know. This is wild. I don't know what their deck builds are like either, so that's kind of on me. Like, he just had an open swing with him tapped out. Yeah. I mean, depending on what this card is face down here on his side, probably should have stayed at 1 so that you had access to it for next turn, but it's not a big deal. He's still just got these 2 shields out on Atticus' side. I'm pretty sure that other face down card down on the bottom at Atticus' side is is definitely another no with lockout on it. Yeah, so there he goes. So that's why he played the other one earlier. Probably he must have had 2 in hand. Oh, yep. Okay. Playing down another face down. So I'm guessing these are both probably extra copies of no. Which would be wild if he hit all 3. The only ones it could be, I think, in his deck would be the one with virus on it, which I'm blanking on the name right now. But he could have one of each down. I suspect they're probably both no-nos, though. Makes it a little easier with dual shield builds versus these 2-handed builds when you don't get an auxiliary weapon out early, because if you don't have a way to shut down like Rootkit or what's the other one? he's going to be annoyed with me because I'm moving his book. I'm just waiting on him to make it move. So, like, there are a lot of things that he has access to that I'm pretty sure he has built in, right? So he's got access to Lockout and Rootkit. If you were to play down, like Firewall, something with Firewall on it, as an on-play or even active main, and just call out, hey, I'm shutting down Rootkit, or I'm shutting down Lockout. Even if they're not on the board, it doesn't matter, because you just get to pick a keyword. That's the nice thing about Firewall. It just says shut down one of the counterattack or counterplay abilities. It doesn't specify that it has to be in play. Yep, it's got a non-play. It's, yep, see, virus. That figures. So he's gonna deplete it and keep it from resetting next turn as well. So essentially 2 turns with no attack from Kaijin because he can't get an auxiliary weapon out. He needs to put a virus marker on it just so he remembers, but it's fine. This is one of those matches where, like, if you're not expecting dual shields and you're not playing, like, kind of heavy aggro, it's going to feel like a slog, and that's why we have sideboarding. Because some people want to play mid-range, and then you get into this position where you're like, yeah, wasn't expecting to have to sit through just a bunch of shields and being shut down and locked out and having virus happen and all that. But, like, the reason you want to put the virus token on is because during his active turn, if he would have kept this shield drone in hand, like, even though he put that on him, he could have played that down and used it and gotten rid of the virus token, and next turn it would reset then. But now it's over to Atticus, and he's dropping out a Mark IV visor, and then he's going and getting his Mark IV Aegis, and so now he's coming in for 5, but he's going to reinforce 2, or he's not. What are you doing? Why is he taking it? What is he doing? Why? I don't know what. That's fine. I don't understand why he did that. Like, he could have flipped that and got the free card draw, but then still used Reinforce 2. Because he didn't need to shut down anything with Rootkit. So he took 6 damage for no reason. Should have only taken 4. But again, it's one of those things where, like, the more you play, you kind of get the idea down. But yeah, this is gonna be rough for him to come back from. I think he's just kind of like struggling to figure out what he can and can't do and how everything is interacting here. He's like, he's got short circuit that he can put on now, but it almost doesn't matter at this point. No, that's not how you do that. Wrong sequencing. Then you'll do prime. Yeah, he's got it. Like I said, he's just trying to figure it out. That's why we're doing the league, though. So he's gonna use a short circuit, which is smart, especially in this position with how many resources he has. So he's coming in with 5 damage plus short circuit 2. So unless Kaijin or Atticus has a way to remove these tokens, he's gonna take 4 damage at the end of his turn every turn. What's up, Mads? How's it going? I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Because Atticus is at 8 charge. Which means he's probably got... Oh. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, he's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's capped out now. It's not what I expected. At all. I thought he would for sure play an auxiliary weapon or another weapon over the shield. But it sure looks like he's just gonna try to virus deplete, lock him out, or just straight up destroy his weapons. Because he's got plenty of defensive capabilities now. He's got the shield that reduces damage by 3. So, yeah. Like, he can attack for 3, reset it for free, and then come back and overshield 3 and system override 1. So, he's getting rid of 3, 4, 5 damage total and bouncing 1 back into his shields. And he's just eating it. So, yep. I don't think next turn is like last turn, but it would be insanely difficult for him to come back from this. He didn't take his damage from short circuit. I have to remind him. Did you take the short circuit damage? It's easy to forget when you don't put the tokens on this stuff, but the tokens like lock into that center spot, so it makes it hard to read the core card. He's in a weird spot. I'd love to know like how many auxiliary weapons he has in his deck, because it feels like he doesn't have many, if any. Otherwise, I would suspect he'd be playing them out, but yeah, I wouldn't have done this, but that's fine. I get it. Yeah, he did. So now he'll be at 7 max. So next turn he has his Mark IV visor available, but it's going to cap him out, and he's probably going to end up at 0 shield anyway next turn and getting his Mark IV weapon, so the Mark IV visor almost doesn't matter. Yep, so he's going to activate the attack. Oh, he just wanted to draw the card for free. Okay. Because he doesn't have the 3 to use cloaking. Okay. Interesting. It's not something you usually see in a heavy build, to be honest. Just because of the cost. So he's going to Quantum Blow and Siphon too. Oh no, he's going to use the Shockwave and Power Burst just to get the Power Burst 1. So 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. Oh yeah, he did cloak because he can reduce it by 1. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Oh yeah, I gotta check that card and make sure it's counterattack. Or there should be no trigger on that. It's not active main because you obviously can't active main during your opponent's turn. I don't know why it ever got the active main put on it. Yep, system rebooted off. He's at 17. He's at 7. Gonna be pretty hard to come back. Especially with him tapped out. He didn't move his max charge either. Kaijin, you should be at 7 max charge. Not really, like. He just said it's so hard when Big Brother's watching. Oh, he did upgrade to the Mark III. So he's just got like straight up dual shields, not even swapping into something with more damage later in the game. That's wild. So he just regened from the core and gloves. Back up to 20. Really, this is. I'd really love to know how Kaijin built that deck. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Did he not swing with the other shield? No, he didn't. He's trying to keep him from being able to overclock without having to use all his core charge on that visor. Which he may not even remember that he drew that visor. It was back on like turn 2. What's he doing? Oh. Honestly, I don't even know what I would do in this position. I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would play down the visor and just completely deplete my stuff out just to flip and get the big weapon or not. Like, but I guess he would get the on-scrap back, but you're only getting 1, and you don't have any defensive capabilities. Playing down a Mark III? He is. Like, I don't know if that's the answer either, but that's fine. He's going to get 1 back here. Yeah. I need to create a new role in these where I can be like the master or whatever. I've seen that before, but I don't know how to change it. What just happened? I did not mean to click that. There is no master color, so it doesn't help me out here, but it's fine. So we got regen 1 shield. He played the Mark III. I mean, he's gonna pass without attacking? Okay, he's swinging. I don't know that it. Because, like, you're going to swing for 6 here. Oh, he did cloaking instead. I wouldn't have done that. I would use a shield and bounce 1 back. Because then you're at 4 instead of 5, and you can 3. Does he not have Power Burst? I mean, he could use Quantum Blow, which is probably what I would do. Would Quantum Blow, punches your Aegis up to 4. That would take out his shields. Then you're punching through for 5 because Quantum Blow doesn't go into life. I don't know. That's a play too. It's just more expensive. Yeah, so now he's at 9, 10, 11. He's going to get him down to 1. Oh, no, he can pump it. That's game. Yeah, he's got him. Yep. So, Atticus takes game 1 pretty handily, as you can see. I'm probably gonna let me pop in here real quick and see if Kaijin has any. Oh no, there was one right there. I just saw it. He had one in his hand. He had a temporal spike in his hand. Huh. Wild. Yes, loser gets to choose if they go first or second. How's it going, little cuz? Chilling on Twitch, I see. We'll see how this match goes. Kaijin, you have a config under your main weapon. I've done that before. So many times. What's goody in the hoodie? You know, just chilling. Watching some folks play some Chrono Core. This is the this is our like casual league. So essentially like people are playing, trying to get some reps in, get the flow of the game down more and just kind of learn. This isn't like super sweaty gameplay or anything. Like some people are just testing things out. Other people just want to figure out how to play the game better and get some reps in. So Atticus has been playing quite a while. He's getting rid of 4 cards. Looks like Kaijin's getting rid of 3 on their mulligan. It's pretty interesting, actually. 4 and 3. Let's just put those back on top. Is he gonna shuffle and then draw? He boobed it. Another maintenance hanger opener. Man. Let's see what he's got. So he's gonna drop a maintenance hanger as well. Oh, I'm sure he's probably gonna tap it to draw. Yeah. Yeah. Which he does. I mean, just looked at it. What do you mean you want to do it? So, this is one you probably haven't seen. Get a look at the top 5 cards. Find a 2-handed melee card, add it to your hand. So it's essentially the same thing as like the equipment draw cards, or filter cards. But yeah. Did he whiff? Sounds like he whiffed. He said, "Oh no." Don't like to hear that. And then it sounds like my dog is upstairs running through our bedrooms. Because my children probably left it open. Yep, he whiffed. He said there's some good cards in there. He goes, yeah, there's some good cards in there that I can't use yet. Oh man, super yawning. Can't attack. It's turn 1. Oh yeah. Okay, so turn 2, we had a mirror essentially turn 1, except for Kaijin getting able to search for the cards up top. Play a Mark 3 Gauntlet. And then he's going to tap to swing for 2. Back over, drawing. Is he going to void? Doesn't seem like it. I hope he gets some auxiliary weapon and some actual like damage boost stuff early enough. There we go. Good job. There we go. Yep. Check out the Make Anything a Bag TTS mod. You can get bags shaped like your tokens. Sick. Appreciate that, Tasty Pears. I will definitely look at that. In fact, I'm going to write it down right now and have the other Ryan look at it because he's better at this TTS mod stuff than me. Make anything a bag. Getting a little extra damage in. This is where the dual shields are like super annoying. But I'm not sure if a lot of people realize like if you lock out a shield, the shield effect for mitigating damage doesn't work anymore. Just FYI. Like locking something out essentially makes that card vanilla and have nothing anymore. With the way it's worded in the rules manual. He still left. Oh, he left one up for this. So he's gonna rootkit decoding. This shuts it down for all of his shield stuff. He's way out ahead though. This is still I still don't understand why people are playing the offensive based configuration cards face down. But it's fine. You definitely can. I just need to pick people's brains to see why they're doing it. Because I don't get it. Like, if I'm playing this down and I'm already paying the 1 for it, I would much rather see the draw right now and be able to, like, void that card next turn, possibly, if I don't want it. It's just a playstyle thing, probably, but maybe something's happening that I don't know. I'm trying to think, what could people be scared of? Like, there's not very much worm, so, like, destroying a configuration in play doesn't really have a ton of precedence. I guess you could rootkit something on it. I don't know. It's about all I can think. Just gonna draw one with the maintenance hanger. Right? Oh, okay. Let's get a greaves upgrade. So is it 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. But Atticus is tapped out, so he's going to get at least 3, 4 damage in here, so it'll put him down at 12. So he's kind of keeping up this turn. Having that auxiliary weapon for that second attack really helps. Oh, he's going to pay 1. No. Use your core. Do quantum blow. No. Dang it. It's one of those things. Like, he'll learn. He should have used the core, activated on attack ability. Use quantum blow because it would only cost 1 with this core, and then it puts a +1 token on both of these cards. So instead of taking a shield and adding a damage, you're adding just 2 damage flat. Especially with these dual shield builds, like, you've got to get every little piece of damage in as chip damage every turn that you can. It's very important. I cannot stress that enough. The even more important thing is, if you're playing against someone with dual shields, make sure you have short circuit somehow built into your sideboard or in your main board that you're already playing. So, like, it's easy enough to say when you're in the middle of a match. I get it, but I think once we get into, like, actual meta, dual shields are going to be a thing that people are going to see, and I think you should just probably plan for it. And if you are playing dual shields, you're probably going to have to plan for short circuit, because it's a way to mitigate how much core charge your opponent has access to every turn. So, like, in this situation where, yeah, he's out here ahead, but, like, if you've got short circuit on here and you've got 1 stack or even 2 because you played deep fried, you're forcing them to either just eat 4 damage or 3 damage at the end of every turn, or they have to, like, use short circuit or system reboot every turn somehow, some way, which is not easy to get access to in heavy builds. So he just swung in, ping 2 damage again. Yeah, got his other Mark 3 out, so he's essentially capped out 3, 6, 9 plus the maintenance hanger for the 1 gets him to 10. Sitting at 11 shield. Now he can just kind of turtle away, essentially. Pay 1. Again, why are we playing it face down? Don't understand. Upgrade the visor, makes sense. On play for 0, you can rootkit, so you can shut down overshield. No! Ah. That's fine. That makes sense. He doesn't have the other shield, I forgot. That's a good call, yes. Yeah. He's probably going to... If I had to guess, he's probably going to... Yeah. He's probably going to virus it. Yep. Figured. He's going to deplete the weapon. So then all he's going to be able to do is swing with the piddly one for 1 damage. Yeah, I mean, he could have called out virus if he wanted to, but again, you're taking the risk of that not being what's there, you know? He's still not in a terrible spot. He's definitely in a better spot than last game. Like, Atticus isn't pumping just tons of regen back in already. Like, last game, as soon as he got him down to like 10, 11 shield, Atticus was back up to 20 shield like 2 turns because of a maintenance hanger. Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna. Okay, so he's gonna choose to destroy that one at the end of next turn instead of lock the auxiliary weapon out. So Kaijin needs shield drone or something else with system reboot on it, which he doesn't have. Nah. What we got? Okay. It's even more weird. I don't know why you. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I get it. So he's gonna short circuit. So he's gonna put a nice 2 damage token on him. And it's just gonna sit there. Ping again. It's the decoding off of the Aegis. So he just gets, like, technically he's just dual filtering constantly, and then using the maintenance hanger for the draw 1, which you can't see, but it's at the bottom. I don't know why it doesn't just put it in the middle of the freaking screen. It drives me crazy. And then he's going to drop an Oblivion Refractor. So now he's got his own auxiliary weapon out. Yeah. Once you get to 10 core charge, you just have so many things you can do. It is weird that he's only leaving 1 up, though. It makes me think he's either... I would guess he's probably got another virus card here. That would be my guess. That way he can either drop it back on this card or pick an equipment or something, maybe even, and set it back. Oh, that was nice of him. 20, he had 7 charge. Is that the first time he's used his void? Yeah, it is. Wow. Typically, you want to try to avoid like almost every turn that you draw. There's usually something worth getting rid of to try to find something else. You pay 5 for... Okay. The Mark 3s. So now he's at 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so he could have either taken the short circuit off, or he could have removed... Technically, there's a virus token there. On this card, there's a virus token there. Even though he doesn't have it there. Yeah, so it essentially did nothing, and it's going to get destroyed. Which, it is what it is. Nope, you don't. You don't get the on scrap, by the way. Just so everyone's aware. If the card is destroyed by virus, it is not scrapped. It is destroyed. You do not get the on scrap return on core charge. It does not. I was just explaining it to the stream. Sorry. This game's much closer. He should be at 9. I'm gonna let it go. Also, you should be at 9, Kaijin. No, 9 core charge. Yeah, you're good. He was at 11 before I said you should be at 9. Yeah. He just got confused on which one he needed 9 on. He's gonna drop another Beta Tanger. Just yeah. That way he gets access to more draw power too. Like at this point, if he has a Mark IV weapon on Kaijin's side, like I would almost say just play it. Just so you can, like, there's nothing else you really need other than an auxiliary weapon at this point. So Atticus is just in a good position to still just constantly filter, which is what he's doing. He's down to 27 cards in the deck. He's got like 6 cards in hand right now. Yep. So getting rid of one of the decodings to get a little more damage in. Gonna swing for 2. So he's leaving 1 open. That way he can probably reinforce, I would assume. Although this could very well be another virus. One of these babies. The deplete card with virus on it, I should say. I feel like everybody just calls it the virus card. Da, 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 da. This is like turn 8. Turtle builds. Is he gonna drop it? Yeah, okay. That makes sense too. It gets him to 10, and then he gets to flip and go get his weapon for free. So him having it in hand makes sense. And then he can rootkit reinforce. Yep, makes sense. And then he's going to flip for the overclock. He's going to go get his Mark IV weapon. And now he can start siphoning shield off of the opponent too, and can't activate the shields for that anymore either. Because shield wording is being slightly changed. So it only how do we reword it? It only reduces damage from incoming, or it reduces incoming damage. No, that's not even how that's how this says. I'm gonna have to go look at it again. This is had too much development stuff going on the past 3 days. But either way, it will not reduce something like the effect on the core anymore. Because it's not technically an attack and it's not dealing damage. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Because he can pay 2 and siphon 4 now instead of siphon 2. What? Wait, what did he do? Oh, he did reduce the shield. I don't know if you did it or not, but the shields can't reduce that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna, yep, lock it out, of course. Yeah, I can't go there. It's gotta go under the helmet. I mean, I would be getting rid of those Greaves. Yeah, or actually, probably the Gauntlets. To get rid of the regen too. Why? I wouldn't do that. Just gonna opt for destroying it at the end of the opponent's next turn instead of just keeping it depleted. So now we got a match with both of them capped out at 10 core charge. Does Atticus have a shield drum? It's probably not a big deal if he does, to be honest. He does. Yeah. That's what feels bad. So a lot of times, it's much safer to just deplete it and keep it tapped out. Because at least you're going to get that extra turn of them not being able to use the card. Upgrading another shield. It's a big one. At least he gets to use his weapon next turn, but I don't know if he'll actually get to or not. Like, if he's got something firewall on it, I would absolutely firewall and just... I guess he really can't, because it's technically not a counterattack ability on lockout. If he has another one of these just hanging out there. But if he had Worm, he could destroy that. Finally using reset. Hey. The the little buttons down here are very nice. I don't use the draw one because I'm a dweeb, and I would rather just hover over the deck and hit the number of cards that I know I need to draw. But I always use reset because it just makes it so much easier. It turns everything. What? What do you do? Oh, he's regenerating 3. Okay. You have to tap that out, buddy, which means now that face down card can't do diddly. Then you're going to pay 1 here to take 2. I hope. It's free stuff. Yep. You went the wrong way. And then, yeah, that's fine, I guess. And then you should definitely do yeah, I'd absolutely do the shield steal. Is he paying 3 for? Oh. Look at that, give him a piece of his own medicine. And then steal 2. And you're both at 12 again. This game's wild. Come on, do it. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Oh no, I think he's gonna forget. All of this and 10 core charge, and he still hasn't. Yeah, look at that. Another lockout. Steal the charge. Steal. Come on. Steal a shield. You got it. There you go. I hope he's not listening to the stream. I feel really bad. Telling him everything to do. What? Come on, do it. You have nothing else to use it on. He has no defensive abilities anywhere. So like, yeah, you're just gonna steal 2 shield. And then you're gonna draw 2 cards. No, draw 2 cards. You have nothing to use it on. You can't use this. Technically, he can use the on reveal effect, but if there's anything else on that card, it's useless. Like this face down card. That's what I'm talking about. No, he didn't yet. Yeah, there you go. Replacing a configuration. How many configurations does he have? So how many of these we've seen? 1, 2. I can't remember if we saw one earlier in the game. I think we did. Which means this is probably a virus. That would be my guess. That's about all it could be. So he's probably got a virus here. Probably got obviously some kind of offensive base card here because that's really all that can go in that slot. I mean, if I'm Atticus here, like, you have so much charge, I'm not sure why. Like, I'm drawing cards until I get a better. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense too. Yep. Pay 3, get 1 back. That makes sense to me too. Like, you don't need these 2 shields anymore. And then I'm probably drawing 1. And trying to find a better auxiliary weapon. You really only need like 2, maybe. Yeah, 2 charge. Because you got overshield 3 here. You can reduce the cost by 1 to 2. Which kind of see it there if I get it up into the screen. So you can reduce the cost of that from 2 down to 1. Declaring attack with the axe. It's fascinating. Oh, okay. So he's going to reveal, pay 1, regen a shield, and reduce the damage by 3. Going to pay 1 for Power Burst 2 and 2 for Quantum Blow. So he's going to take 4 out of this. No. There we go. No. I mean, yeah, that's at 3. This is at 4 now. Also, just FYI, there's little generic tokens down here that are like +1, +2 tokens. When you use Quantum Blow, drag these out and drop them on, so you don't forget, and so your opponent doesn't forget, so they know what they're needing to use defensively. Dang, putting on a 0 shield already again. And that's probably another virus with deplete. Yeah, because he thinks all he needs. Yeah, that's why he's leaving 1 up, because he just wants to virus this. He doesn't care about the reinforce. He really needs to see an auxiliary weapon here. He's got what, 33 cards left? He's got 19. So you can see the power of filtering here. Filtering and draw power. Even though we're a butt ton of turns into this game. What is he doing? Hey, 5, please be... there we go. That works too. And then he can steal 2 shield. He can regen 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Like, he's definitely going to lock this, or virus this, and he's probably going to choose to destroy it, would be my guess. So I hope to God if he has a shield drone in hand, he does not play it this turn. Wow, no on reveals. So he's gonna pay the 1 to Siphon 2 and Shockwave. And then he should probably Power Burst here. Do the Power Burst +2. Do the Power Burst 2. Do the Power Burst 2. Come on, remember. What? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to hop in and tell him. Yeah, nothing sticks around. Everything goes away at the end of the turn unless it says otherwise as far as the status effects go. And, like, the only one that sticks around is Short Circuit and Virus if you've put the virus token on their equipment or weapon to destroy it. No, finish the attack first. What? What? No, what are you doing? Oh my god, dude. What are you doing? You're wild. This dude's wilding out. Like, you also can't stack 2 keywords in the same attack. Oh, yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, you would need 2 extra, or 1 more shield to do it. No, steal the 2 shield. He's gonna reinforce 2 and drop out. Well, no, he's only gonna drop 1 off, I guess. So he's just gonna reduce it by 3. So he's gonna be at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess he's at 12. Yeah, so 13 total coming in because of the Allure boost. I mean, it still would have been a better idea to not use the Quantum Blow 1 and instead steal the 2 shield. Because he can't reduce that, and you're just getting 2 shield from him. And now you've just destroyed all of his shield and you have no access anymore to the shield regen. Yeah. So he's at what, 1 and 12. So if I'm Atticus, I'm essentially just bumping with Oblivion Refractor for the 2 damage. And then you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe that's the highest he can get to? Is 9, actually? Nah, because he's going to go get his Mark 4 shield. So he's going to have 5 here instead of 3. So now he's going to be at 5, 9, 10, 11. he can get there if he has one other card. Like, if he can get one other source of power burst somehow, it's GG's. And that's probably what this card underneath this is. But it kind of sucks if he has it underneath the same card because he can't stack it. It's like, really, he needs the config under this shield slot here. This dude just always has orbital. Yeah, that's game now. That's GG's. So in hindsight, him stealing the shield wouldn't have mattered, but it's the ideal play line. Like, just having orbital with your opponent at 6 or under, and then 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage that you can get here just off of this power burst 2 and this power burst 2. Oh, he's gonna reinforce 2. Gonna go down to 5. What did he do? It should be at 7. Not that it matters because that's game, but yep, that's game. 2-0 to Atticus. Much better game by Kaijin. He had a much better draw that turn. Oh, he didn't have anything with short circuit. That's a bummer. Yep. Alright, well, that is it for tonight's games, everybody. Thanks for coming out and watching, and hopefully we'll have a couple more games this week, I'm sure. Trying to get more people in on the streams and free up some more time for me to be able to pop in and do these shorter streams that are an hour or so long. So we'll catch you all later, and again, thanks for watching.